welcome back to another edition of
Facts and Trade.
And today what we're going to talk about is 60 to 30 days before your cruise.
So today what we're going to give you tips and tricks of things that you need to do before your cruise. First we're going to talk about is book your flights. We say book your flights first because we want to make sure that you can get to point A to point B and get back.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you don't want to be stranded, do you? No. Book your flights.
And the first thing you want to do after booking your flight is make sure your paperwork and your passport is up to date.
And you want to check your passport. You know it's ready to expire, but you forget what month, what year. Just glance at it, locate it, put it in your hand so you can see what's the exact date. You don't want to get on this cruise and you be like, okay, I got my passport. Then you look, oh, it's expired.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't getting on unless you got your birth certificate and your ID.
Yeah. So you know you got to locate your birth certificate too.
Locate that and your ID. Now, your birth certificate goes with the ID because your birth certificate don't have your picture on it.
Mm-hmm.
It could be anybody's birth certificate. So again, locate your birth certificate and your ID. I say definitely bring your ID. I'm going to tell you a story. We was on one of the ports, I think Grand Turk, and we wanted to rent golf carts. Guess what? They asked for our ID.
Mm-hmm.
So if I didn't bring the ID, I couldn't rent the golf cart. A lot of people that was in our group did not have it. I did, and we was able to rent it. So go ahead, bring that ID, just to have it on hand. Next, you're gonna make sure you got your hotel situated. The pre-hotel, the after the cruise hotel, you wanna make sure, because guess what? You plan to get there a day before. Where you gonna stay? You gotta have that hotel. Go ahead, start locating a hotel. By the cruise port, by the airport, wherever you want to stay.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you. You say, okay, I'm gonna stay the day after. Locate your hotel so when you get off that cruise, you'll know exactly where to tell your transportation, where to take you.
Yeah. And you want to make sure you try to book it in an area where there's places to eat at.
Yeah.
Because if not, it's going to cost you more money
to get to that location. Yeah.
So make sure you book all the right areas and all the right places.
Next you want to do is book excursions.
Yes.
Research them, book them, read about them, what they plan to do. Go ahead, because they sell out quick, especially from the cruise line. A lot of people choose the cruise line. A lot of people don't choose the cruise line. It's up to you. You want to secure your spot with the cruise line, go ahead, research and book. If you want to go on the outside, you can do that as well. But go ahead and book your shore excursions early.
And the reason why I just say try to book your excursion with the cruise ship, because there's so much going on with these alerts going on these different islands. And you don't know who you could be riding with. You don't know where they might be taking you. So be careful and book with your cruise line.
Next you're going to talk about is check the airport requirements. They have a lot of requirements. One requirement I check is how the weight of the luggage.
Yes.
That's my main requirement, because I overpack, y'all. Shh, don't tell nobody.
And a lot of times when you're in the airport and people that's in front of you and you're trying to figure out what's taking them so long, they're taking stuff out because they overpack. So that's going to hold and back up the line because they did not pack the right amount of stuff. And that's why they had to take it out. Because guess what? It's like $150 just for overpacking. 55 over, 5% over or something. It's going to cost you.
Yes.
So all you have to do is make sure you get your weight, a pre-weight. You can check it on Amazon and they'll have a pre-weight where you can weigh it at home.
And also, the airport requirements is, guess what? Making sure you don't bring those prohibited items.
Yes.
That's another big one. So that's why you're checking it, to make sure that you have everything you're supposed to have, not what you're not supposed to have. So again, go ahead and check that airline requirements out.
Yeah, because one time before, I came through and didn't even know I had a beer in my luggage.
And they screwed him, rude him.
So, hey,
I mean, goodness. I was
sure.
trying to figure out, I thought he had something else, you know? But I delayed him. Oh, no. I said, ma'am, throw that away.
Just throw it on away. I forgot I even had it.
Yes.
And I was lucky they didn't put up a fight about it.
Yes. Next we're going to talk about is your cruise bag. Make sure you got a cruise bag. I always have my cruise bag when it's time to go. Start packing your cruise bag. Putting all the essential stuff you're going to need the day of the cruise. Because if your luggage take too long to get there from the cruise line or whatever, from the porters to the cabin, you want to make sure you got your cruise gear.
Yeah.
Next we're going to talk about is check the price before you hit that final payment. Make sure that the cruise line have not went down on the price, went up on the price,
or canceled your cruise.
Exactly. So before you hit for that final payment, make sure that everything is still the same. Because it might be that, hey, you might not owe nothing at the end if they went down on the price.
Yeah.
Closer in, they start going down on the price. So again, just check it to make sure. What we're going to talk about is looking at the essential packing lists that's available.
Yeah.
We want to make sure you don't leave none of your essential items. I know everybody have items that they have to bring with them. Okay? I do. Certain things I know I got to have with me. So again, just go down the essential packing list and just make sure everything is there. Make sure everything, if not, go ahead. You got 60 to 90 days. You got time to go ahead and buy what you need.
Yep. And what she mean by essentials, that mean like your cosmetics, your toothpaste, your toothbrush. And be reminded, this stuff can be heavy. So you want to try to bring the travel size container, because it can get so heavy where that will overload your bag. And guess what? You can't put it in your carry-on because you can't just walk right on the ship with it. I mean, onto the plane or
on the ship too.
So make sure.
Yeah, because you don't. That's another thing that will weigh your luggage down. Next, you're going to talk about is prepare for your cruise early. Prepare. Go ahead, start packing. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you a story. I usually pack at least 1 or 2 months before I cruise.
Mm-hmm.
My cruise is now within 30 days and I have not packed. So I have to get on the move and start packing because I don't want to leave nothing behind. Because once you leave something behind, you know what you have to do? Purchase it.
You have to buy it all over.
Yes. And I know I don't want to purchase something that I know I have. So go ahead and start preparing early for your cruise. Do that today.
Because normally when you don't prepare and have it ready, not only do you leave one thing, you leave 3 and 4 things.
Yeah.
But if you pack early, you might only leave 1, or you might not leave any.
We got a story about New York and Fat's
Leave my stem card.
SD card. Tell them the story.
I had a whole pack with like 5 in a pack that I was bringing. And then when I got down to New York, I'm looking through my bag and I figured out, oh, I don't know where they at. I forgot the whole pack, so I ended up having to buy one in New York. And when I went to buy it, the price was so high that the guy said, I'm gonna make you a deal. I'm gonna give you one for $50. But the whole time it was not the right stem card. And I believe he knew that. And that was my fault because I should have checked it before walking out of the store. So make sure you pack everything that you need, because believe me, you're gonna regret it when you have to spend your spending money on something that you already paid for.
So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, what you waiting on? Subscribe today. The bonus tip of today is
download the Carnival Hub app.
Download that Carnival Hub app because you are missing out. That is your GPS to cruising on the Carnival Fun Ship.
Yes, it is.
If you're in need of a travel agent, I can help you. Just contact me at fatsandtreetravel.com, fatsandtreetravel.com. Also, we have a group cruise, y'all, coming 2025.
Yeah, 2025.
We are going to Celebration Key, Grand Turk, and Nassau.
Yes, we are.
You don't want to miss it. Come on and join us. Go to fatsandtreetravel.com. Fill out the form. Let us know. We need more information so we can give you a quote. We on standby trying to get those quotes. Hello, Fats and Tree Travel. We're going to get that quote for you today.
Yes.
So if you like this video, check out what to do within 30 days of your cruise. We're going to post that right up here so you can keep it going, so that way you won't miss out on anything when it's time for you to say cruise day.
So
Peace,
love, and
cruising.
thank y'all.